Rain poured heavily over the silent city. The streets were empty, but one small cafe was still alive with light. Elena sat near the window, quietly waiting for Victor. A few moments later, the cafe door opened. Victor DeLuca walked inside. Black suit, cold eyes, dangerous aura. But the moment he saw Elena, a small smile appeared on his face. Victor sat across from her. "You know," he said softly, "my enemies are watching you now too." Elena looked directly into his eyes. "I'm not afraid. When you're with me." For a few seconds, everything became silent. Then Victor slowly held her hand for the first time. But far outside the cafe, a man inside a black car secretly took photos of them. The enemies of the Royal Mafia had finally found Elena. The next evening, Victor was inside his mansion when Marco rushed into the office. "Boss, we have a problem." Victor immediately stood up. "What happened?" Marco placed a photo on the table. It was a picture of Elena, with a red target mark drawn over her face. Victor's eyes turned deadly cold. "Who did this?" Marco answered quietly. "The Black Serpents. They want Elena dead." The room fell silent. Victor grabbed his gun slowly. "Anyone who touches her dies." Later that night, Elena was walking home alone. The streets were dark and empty. Cold wind moved through the city. Suddenly, a black van stopped in front of her. Two armed men stepped out. "One order from the boss, and you're finished." Elena slowly stepped back in fear. Then, bang! A gunshot exploded through the street. One attacker instantly fell to the ground. The second man turned in shock. Victor DeLuca emerged from the darkness. His eyes burned with rage. Victor grabbed the attacker and slammed him against the wall. "I warned you." Victor whispered coldly, "Never touch her." The man trembled in fear. Victor pulled Elena behind him protectively. "Elena, look at me." She looked into his eyes. "As long as I'm alive, nobody will hurt you." Tears filled Elena's eyes. For the first time, she hugged him tightly. Rain began falling again over the city. But this time, the Mafia King was no longer alone.